Alright, it's been a minute since I put a video out, so I'm going to make one about the things you should focus on in your stores at the beginning of each week. So we started a new VS week about 4 hours ago. So we're on day one right now, which means that all the stores have reset. And this is what I mean by that. You come into your Alliance store, and you'll see that all your items in here have reset for the week. Your VIP store where you buy things with gems, your Alliance store where you get Alliance contribution, your Honor store resets every month. This is the only one that's different. Your campaign store will reset, and then you have your season store. That one resets at the end of each. See, I don't even know if that resets, but you only get the tokens for that at the end of each season. So going back to what we're talking about, what you should be buying, bare minimum, are the teleports, especially during the seasons, season 1, season 2, and we haven't gotten to 3, but I'm sure it'll be the same for season 3. So you need to make sure you're buying out those teleports. Also, if you don't have a good stockpile of shields or you used a bunch of them in the prior Buster Day, I would at the very least buy a couple of 8 hours. At first, in the beginning of the week, I'll buy 2, and then I'll buy the 12-hour. And then later in the week, if I have Alliance points for a 24-hour, I might buy those 2, but at least get 2 8s and a 12. Now for day one requires drone parts, so I buy those out. I also get the drone experience stuff and all the rare chests and things. This is what I do. You don't necessarily have to do these things. You do need to get the teleports and the shields though. I would also recommend you grab all the Violet shards if you're in Season 2. And all the Murphy shards if you're in Season 1. We're in Season 2, so at least get the Violet shards. Then at the bottom, I have 22,000 left. So I'm not too concerned about most of these. I'm chasing T10s right now. I'm really close, so I'm going to buy the 1 hour research ones for now. I'll come back and I'm going to get the yellow. So one short, but that's fine. I'll get the points for that, later today. So that's what I do in the Alliance store. And you get the points here by doing Alliance contribution things. You donate to tech, you get it on your trade trucks. Alliance contribution points are pretty easy to come by. But at the bare minimum, you should be buying a couple of shields, the 8 hours and a 12, as well as all the teleports. The advanced, the Alliance teleporter, and the random. The advanced is good, obviously, because you can put your base where you want it. The Alliance one allows you to come back to the hive. The random is a good way to get out of the way and reposition yourself and or run away from a fight you're going to lose. So those are good to have a good stockpile of. Next, I come over to the VIP store. Now, I have a decent amount of gems, so what I buy in here is I buy the staminas just so I have them. Now, everybody has their own use for gems. I earn enough gems on a daily basis where I maintain a good 100,000-ish, even buying these out, because I earn enough gems daily. So it's not a big deal for me. But if you don't want to do this, you don't have to come to the VIP store, but you do earn enough gems throughout the day if you're doing all your tasks, getting all the VS chests, getting the arms race, at least completing 3 of them in a day, doing trade trucks, doing secret missions, doing Doom Elites, secret tasks, radar tasks, all that stuff will give you a lot of gems throughout the day. So I buy the stamina, I buy the advanced teleports to start, and then I come down here and I buy the gold shards. That's what I start with. Eventually, I think on Hero Day I'll come in and I'll buy the purples just for the points. And I don't do the drone parts because it's 20,000 gems. Same with the decor. I might buy those. Those are 5,000 gems. I'll determine that later in the week. But at the very least, I get the stamina, the teleporters, and the shards. Don't buy anything in here. It's expensive in terms of gems, unless you absolutely need something. I wouldn't bother even looking in here. Coming over to the honor store. For the longest time, I only spent honor points on blueprints, and that's what you should do early stages of the game. But as you get to the mid stage, like season 1, season 2, or you're chasing T10s and stuff like that, I tend to spend it on resource chests because I need the gold, or maybe some drone parts, because drone parts are harder to come by as you get your drone over level 100. So you're going to need more drone parts. Each month I'll at least buy out the yellow shards in the universal decor components, because decos is one of those hidden things that come in. They're sneaky in your base and squad power, and the more powerful they are, the more sneaky powerful you are when you go into a fight. So something to keep in mind. But if you're not chasing T10s right now, or you've already completed them, shift your focus back over to the legendary blueprints and what those are. I'll jump into that after this here. The campaign store, you get these points through honorable campaign. So in this store, I've only got 24,000 right now. I have to go through and move my gear around to get more points. I'll do that, tomorrow or something. But you should get enough points on a weekly basis to buy out this entire store. The only thing I never really buy out are the experience chests, the dielectric ceramics, the 1 hour speed ups, and all the battle data. I'll get most of this resource chest here, this purple one, but everything else, the recruitment ticket, drone parts, weapon shards, I buy out everything in this store because everything is really cheap with these points. So I get 2,000 of these for the shards. Since today is drone day, I'll buy these drone chests with what I have. See, I still have 1,500 left. So I'll just hold on to those for now until I get some more points. But you can buy out this entire campaign store in a week if you participate in the honorable campaign. I have another video for that in the playlist, so just scroll up a bit and you should be able to see it there on the right. So when I was talking over here about blueprints, that one's simple. When you're looking at your gear,
wanna grab a drink?
You'll see that Kim, I have 2 stars on her. So that's what blueprints are. You go to promote. Once the gear is level 40, you click it and you go to promote, and then it's going to cost, you'll see these 4 stages here. It's going to cost me 37.5 million gold, 20,000 ore, and 240 dielectric to get this first stage. And it should cost that same amount for all 4 stages. And to clear that last stage, it'll clear out, I believe, I haven't done it in a while, but it clears out either the ore or the dielectric, and it replaces it with a blueprint that you need in order to upgrade to have an actual this gold hexagon put on the gun. That's what the blueprints are for. And I think for the first star, you need 10 blueprints. I haven't done it in a long time because I've been focusing my gold on T10 chasing, so I haven't bothered upgrading gear with blueprints, which is why I'm putting my honorable campaign stuff into other things for now. But if you buy out these stores, you're not going to use all this stuff all of the time, every single week, and empty out whatever you buy, except for like the experience stuff and these chests. But things like shields and teleports, you can see here I have 17 advanced teleports, 36 alliance, and 37 randoms. I have 4 24-hour, 12 12-hour, and 12 8-hours. You will build yourself up a stockpile of these things as you buy out these items in the stores on a weekly basis. So it might feel like it hurts right now if you do it, but as you keep buying them out and you keep participating daily in your radar tasks, in your secret tasks, in your trade missions. Your trucks can have things on them as well. See, here's some alliance points. I'm getting 1,500 there and 1,500 there. So I'll get 3,000 alliance points right there just from sending out this truck, assuming they won't get stolen by somebody. This one has a lot. 3,000, 6,000, 7,500 points. And here's another there. So there's 9,000, 10,500 points just from these 3 trucks I'm sending out. So those come easily. Doing things like your daily tasks will get you gems that you need to use in the VIP store. Maybe it's not a lot, but these little numbers add up. Getting gems on a daily basis is easy. It's not hard. You can choose to hoard them. You might think that I'm a hoarder because I have 111k, but there's people out there with a lot more than I have. And there's people out there who operate with 1,000 or less in their stockpile there. So, please don't let gems be your hindrance to making sure you have the items needed to not only be a better participant in alliance events, but also to protect yourself during days like Buster Days or SVS and things like that. So, if I forgot to cover something, please let me know. And if you have any questions about this, also let me know. Thanks.